Hey everybody, welcome to the Lesser Saints Discord, your one and only pre-show to the Laughing Scoundrel podcast.
Shocked that we're starting on time
Friday
today.
At 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're doing this shit again. It's rush tonight, so give us a little bit of a break. You fucks.
Or don't.
Honestly, I'm shocked we made it.
All right, we got a skull and a Deana on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I should probably get the stream open so I can re-chat.
Oh, Addie, I meant for you to send that in a way that Ed could see it, unless you don't mind me just sending it.
Oh, I don't give a fuck.
All
I
right.
didn't know if it would be
You act
appreciated.
like
if I
Addie
just
has
put that right
shame
in
at
the-
this point.
No, I don't have any fucking shame about it. I just didn't know if you wanted that in the fucking like the main live show chat.
What is shame?
Oh no, that's fine.
Hey, don't feel too bad, Skull. If it weren't for you and Deana, we probably wouldn't have any viewers at all some days.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not the best. We'll take it.
We almost started much later than normal, like a good 15 minutes later than normal today because fucking bullshit with my schooling.
Yeah, but you passed your test yesterday, so
I
congrats.
passed my test yesterday, which caused even more shit with my schooling. Because they had me signed up for a test prep class, and now I don't need that. So they're like, we have to change your schedule.
So, Ed, I sent you a picture. That's Addie from behind.
Yep, saw that.
Keep in mind that's also me from like 2010.
We'll never unsee that.
Yeah. It was all downhill after that.
Yeah, I'm not shaped quite like that anymore.
I'm not shaped like that. I don't think I ever was.
I used to take pride in my appearance.
Oh, also, everybody here, we're also joined by, like, Rimshee, as always. And then we have Edindo, Addie, and Scooter.
All right, so let's do a show. Let's do a live show on the internet now.
It's a thing that people do, apparently.
So
I'm ready for the live show, gentlemen.
Hold on, if I may. And perhaps I'm speaking out of turn here. And if I am, I don't fucking care. Pretend that our audience, not me, because I'm totally a socialite and I'm engaged with all the different Discord servers and I know everyone on a deep personal level. Let's pretend that the audience has no idea who Ed is. And can we have an introduction? Not for my sake, because I totally know who Ed is. Totally.
I'm Edindo. I am on the show now, on the live show of Jable's Lesser Saints of the Internet.
Okay, hold on.
I'm here to talk about feminism and how I don't like it.
Edinburgh was big during Gamergate times and then dropped off the face of the fucking earth for a long time until a couple months ago.
And I wasn't big at all ever. I've been true to my principles.
You showed up in big areas. Let's put it that way.
I think I still do, but they're different areas.
Yeah.
They're much smaller, big areas.
Well, yeah.
I see you in places. You dropped off for a long period of time.
Well, everybody in the big areas were a bunch of cunts, man. They were hard to deal with.
I know.
Andy Worski was probably the biggest I ever got.
Let's not even get into that.
Oh, Lord.
He apologized to me. So technically cool.
So,
holy shit.
You are never important. Pet,
no.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no, it's been a goal of mine to never be important, though.
You know what? I'm going to behave tonight.
Yeah, but I remember you from
YouTube.
What's the name of that show?
From YouTube.
Hey, Deana is subscribed for 5 months now.
Oh shit!
Yeah, thanks, Deana.
Women are terrible with money.
Thanks for the parkour, Deana.
It's just a random emote that was gifted because
right. I love it.
I mean, I'll take it, I suppose. But
yeah, talk about feminism yet?
I just briefly
No, we're actually starting this with a PSA and
yes, an actual PSA, like a video one.
Oh no, not a video PSA. We just have this article that we're gonna run through real quick, and then we're gonna bitch about the IRS for a minute.
Oh,
quickly before,
and then we're gonna get on to the fun stuff.
Feminism.
Due to circumstances beyond my control, I couldn't be here last week, but
we missed you.
We're almost finished with this home renovation, and I shouldn't be missing any further shows unless health concerns.
What's the renovation? What are you doing?
It's basically an entire home renovation.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome.
We started with the kitchen, and then it's like, okay, what else does this house need? We need new carpets. We need new doors, windows.
Good.
Painted. New laundry room.
Yeah, it's a whole ordeal until it's done, and then it's like super cathartic. It's like, look at this. Look at what we did. Look at what
we have until Monday morning to have everything important done, so the appraiser will show. So that we.
So you're trying to sell? You're trying to sell or rent or what? What are you trying to do with it?
No, my dad's plan is he wants to refinance the house through the VA.
Okay.
Because he can get his home rate down from like 3.87 something to 2.75%. And the money that he'll get through the refinance will allow him to fully pay off his truck, pay off a few other things, and it will drop his current monthly payment, which is combined $1,400 a month, to down around $800.
That wasn't as entertaining as I was hoping it would be, to be honest. Kind of just
real
life stuff.
That's the joys of home renovation.
It is good though when you're in it. Like when you're doing it, it's fucking awesome. Like once you actually get all that work done and out of the way.
I tell you what though, like we will never fucking use polyurethane and stain in one again. It's like a 2-in-1 thing. It's poly and stain. my cousin was the one that applied it, but he basically like painted it on because my dad devised the process.
Yeah.
And it took us 4 fucking days using quick strip and like fucking little brass wire brushes and a scraper to get that shit off the fucking trim.
Well, like I said, trust me, it feels good when it's done. It feels good when it's done.
So that was a big setback that we did, but we've fixed it now.
Well, you don't hear Jables because he has no control over his show.
Oh no, I have control over the show. I'm just letting you guys talk. I prefer banter over fucking.
Exactly.
No, Jables just falling asleep at the wheel, guys.
The articles we use are starting off, but like we prefer to.
But yeah, I mean, if you guys want to read about the IRS, we can go right into it. But
yeah, you know, I have to just dial back a little bit and rezone my brain for like normal human conversation, which is so weird for me.
What is normal human conversation, and why would anyone want to do that?
It's talking about renovating your home.
Hey, Larry's here.
Yeah, hey Larry. Welcome to everything.
Yeah. Hey, Larry, I don't know any of you guys, but
I just wanted to give a brief aside to our regular viewers, as shocked as I am to admit that we have those, where I was last week.
Yeah.
Not dead. Totally alive.
It's a damn shame I missed last week too, man. We had fucking zombie pigs and like fossilized fetuses. Yeah. It would have been great.
Yeah, wish you were there.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get out the fucking IRS.
Yeah, let's complain about them again.
All right. Wait, Rimshee, you got any Discord shit?
Wipe your ass.
Deana, suck my dick. Actually, literally in real life. Oh, sorry, I just had to talk to Deana real quick. You guys continue now.
Gotcha.
With your live show.
I think I know the type of woman Deana is.
Yeah, I'll join this chat anytime. So,
all right, we're going over to the news.
And what's in the news?
Shit.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck?
Cool.
Are you gonna read it, Rimshee? Or are you just gonna say?
No, just look at it and read it yourself. Pause the video.
Well,
no, it did a stupid thing, so I had to fix it.
Yeah, he like brought it up on the screen, and then the whole article went down half a page.
Dude, that makes me want to actually do that. Like, start a Twitch stream and just be like, "Look at this article! Oh my god!" Just move on to the next article.
Not put it on the screen.
Clickbait Twitch.
I could do that for a straight 30 minutes.
I think there was one episode where I was like super depressed. I was like, "Fuck it, read it yourselves," and I just started posting links in the chat.
Read it, come to your own conclusions. I'll wait. Sit there in dead air, waiting for reactions to come up.
I mean, to be perfectly fair, Larry, some of the jokes that you make are.
Yeah. I wish we had like a live feed of the chat up on the fucking screen, because they're usually more entertaining than we are.
At the same time, some of the jokes Larry has made would probably get us banned.
What do you mean, probably?
Damn it, man!
Well,
I tell you what, though,
I would love to have Larry on the show, but he doesn't want to be in voice chats because his wife is fucking sleeping or some garbage like that.
You're such a fucking disappointment. I mean, I love you, but you're such a disappointment.
Nothing but love, Larry.
Yeah. I love you, Larry.
By the way, I want to make it known that however successful this show is, it's thanks to Miss Rimshee, because I had to walk her through setting up the stream. I had to walk her through setting everything up while I was sitting in the car waiting to pick up my books.
Oh, God.
This show brought to you by a confused fiance.
Oh.
Yeah. She was not happy. Totally reasonable, too.
Don't give her that much slack.
Look, we have like...
I was saying left when I meant right.
We have like...
Yeah, but you got a gaslight. You got a gaslight.
Really important. need this.
Oh, okay, let's read this goddamn article. Oh, motherfucker!
You're so bad at this. We've been doing this for like 2 years. You're still bad at it.
No, this is that good.
All right.
Fucking Rimshee, what did you expect?
IRS to distribute tax refund interest checks to taxpayers who filed 2019 returns on time. Sounds great, right?
$3 I got just now from the IRS.
Cool.
Well, wait,
Americans who filed their 2019 federal income tax returns on time should expect a refund this week. The Internal Revenue Service and the Treasury Department will send interest payments with an average of $18.
Oh, hell yeah.
That was it. That's
Oh,
what I got. I was confused about it. I got $3.12 from the IRS.
To about 13.9 million taxpayers, according to a statement by the IRS. I gotta look through.
Hold on, Ed. You actually got money for this
Yeah,
interest?
no, I straight up did, and I literally am just finding out why. Hang on.
Okay. It gets worse.
Oh no.
Oh, keep reading this. I must know.
The interest payment will be deposited to taxpayers who filed their tax returns by this year's July 15th deadline and either received a refund in the past 3 months or will receive a refund.
Yeah, that's me.
Received a refund in the past 3 months. What the fuck? So
Yeah.
me having done it back in February gets no refund because I didn't receive a refund within the past 3 months. Thank you, my love. I need a new.
No, that's a good thing, Rimshee.
Well, what the fuck do you want this? I literally got $3 transferred to me. What's the bad thing? What do I need to worry about?
All right, I'm looking up on my bank account real quick. I'm pulling it up at least.
What?
Rimshee is more than
distracted by an article.
Whoa! Whoa, what the hell? Like,
we
8
just
people.
do it this time.
1% at a time. I go first.
Well, when I speak, everybody shut up.
Sir gets to eviscerate Addie.
Addie, Rimshee is more than capable of destroying his future marriage. He doesn't need your help.
I know, but I want to help because I'm a friend.
Nah.
That's what friends do.
Friends help
insult each other. They insult each other until one of them is better.
Look, it's less
In my case, you just repeatedly kick Addie until he falls into line.
Yeah, physical violence helps as well.
It's less about
Addie likes
helping Rimshee. It's more about helping the future Mrs. Rimshee dodge a bullet.
Yeah.
I can help but side with Addie on this one. Miss Rimshee is a saint.
Yeah, I'm reversing my decision.
Thank you.
I don't know these people. I want to know more about my bank account. What's going on?
Yeah, I didn't get shit because I didn't. Anyway.
Well,
you could have gotten $18, but you didn't.
No, I didn't. Most interest payments will be issued separately from tax refunds, according to the statement. More than 12 million taxpayers who received their refund by direct deposit will see their interest payment direct deposited into the same account. Those who didn't receive their payments through direct deposit will receive a check. A notation on the check saying INT amount will identify it as a refund interest payment and indicate the interest amount.
Could you imagine, like, trying to cash like a $3 check?
No, I wouldn't have done it.
How about try depositing a 1 cent?
Oh wait, no.
Speaking of 1 cent check,
here's where hold on. Here's where it gets spicy in the article. Let Rimshee go.
These interest payments are taxable by law, and taxpayers who receive them must report the interest on the 2020 federal income tax return they file next year.
No! I'm legit not going to do it just to see what happens.
I think a lot of people are not.
In January, the IRS will send Form 1099 INT to anyone who receives interest totaling at least $10. So you're in the clear.
Yeah, you're good.
No, I'm fine. You're right. I'm fine. $3. And by the way, it was off by 1 cent. It's $3.11 that I got back.
Nice.
Wait,
I was like, what the fuck is this?
Is that $9.15 check I got from the IRS? It said it was for my insurance.
Yeah,
they're not taxing the refund. They're taxing the interest on the refund.
Yeah.
For the people that didn't get it quite yet.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Yeah.
What's funny about that is that I've got what the fuck is it called? I forget the term. I don't know shit about banking, but I use a credit union as my main bank, and like literally once a month, I'll get like it's called like it comes in as like DIV dash and then the month, and it's like dividends from like I have like an interest payout thing. I don't understand it at all. So like my bank every month will give me like 4 cents of interest.
Do you have like a
and like at the end of the year I always get like I always get my taxes rejected because they're like, hey, you didn't report this like 17 cents you made this year. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake.
No, why aren't people reacting to the IRS the way people are reacting to the police right now?
The IRS is the true source our IRS should be aimed at.
Yeah, why haven't we got to that point? Why aren't we like fuck the IRS and also Molotov tailing like shitty businesses or whatever? Just like, why are you killing our own people because of the IRS instead
Don't
of the
Molotov businesses. Don't Molotov the IRS either, but
no. Quick question. Are we going into taxation as theft territory?
No,
fuck
just
it.
Fuck the IRS.
Yeah.
Don't complicate it.
Some taxation is theft. When you're double dipping like California does on every goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Taxation without
which, by the way,
because California is a place full of shitty people that no one would actually.
I mean, taxation is actually
also known as Addie.
Wait, what?
California will tax you on your income, then it will tax you on your goddamn purchases, then it will tax you on your goddamn property, and then it'll tax you on every way it can come up to tax you, it will tax you. Up the culo.
And not to mention, when you buy property in California, you only own 3 inches of the ground, so if you dig any deeper than that, then you're fucked.
We can't.
Our patron saint is here. It's Mickey Thicky. Oh, also.
Hey, Mickey.
Hi, Mickey.
You can dig further than that, but it's more like 3 feet.
Hey, Mickey. Anyways, I live on aquifers, so I'm not supposed to dig at all.
Yeah, that's true, Addie. I have something that I can use against you.
It was a dumb joke.
I don't want to talk about the IRS no more. I'm getting depressed.
Speaking of people using things against other people, university cites racist Twitter bio and firing police officer.
Well, I legit just thought of porn when you said that.
I did too. I wasn't sure where he was going until he started reading the title.
Racist Twitter bio. So what's the bio?
A university police officer in Florida whose bio described herself as a KKK member.
Oh, yeah.
Had been fired, officials said.
Oh, good.
Former University of South Florida officer Presley Garcia, 26, said her friend added the description in 2015, and she had not used the account for years. She said she is not a racist and condemns racism and the KKK. The investigation into Garcia... Oh, no, this gets even worse. The investigation into Garcia began in July after Bay News 9 reporter contacted USF Police Department with screenshots of the Twitter account Presley G, which read KKK member. The account has since been deleted. Garcia, who was hired in 2018, told the Tampa Bay Times she felt let down by the agency after her firing last week. There's all the talk of back the blue, but not one person had my back, she said.
Your bio said KKK member.
Hold on.
I didn't say
Hold on a minute.
Hold on, it gets worse. In his letter recommending her firing, U.S. Police Chief Chris Daniels said Garcia's actions could bring harm to other officers.
Yeah.
Yep.
In this climate?
Particular importance, blah, 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 George
No,
Floyd.
dude, in this climate, the whole fucking department is in danger. Are you serious?
Oh, no. Here's what I wanted to get to. Garcia admitted the Twitter account was hers, but told investigators a friend added the phrase to her bio in 2015.
Good friend.
Reported. She said she was young and didn't know what it meant. I'm going to call bullshit on not knowing what it meant, but whatever.
Yeah.
Fine with your friend adding it. You're being edgy. Fine. She said she had deleted the app on her phone and thought the account was also deleted. The investigation found she was active on Twitter between November 20th.
I believe that. Actually. Oh, no, she was active. Never mind.
She was, hold on. She was active on Twitter between November 2015 and January 2016. The newspaper reported. So she was active on the account during that time. But she hasn't been active since then.
Yeah.
She thought her account was deleted.
Better use that female privilege and get yourself a rich boy, because you're done.
Yeah, fucking who the hell was like a few years ago? I think it was Tana Mongoose, whatever the fuck name it is.
Tana Mongoose.
She got called out by iDubbbz for like using the N-word.
Say N-word.
And she was like, I didn't know what it meant. It's like,
yeah, she had said, because she said it like way before you.
It's the most like vile word that exists. What the fuck do you mean?
Women play stupid so much, and then when it really doesn't make sense, they have nothing else to fall back on.
Okay, but here's the thing. What she should have said was, because she's like 26 right now. So in 2015, she was 18. I was an edgy teen. Sorry. I didn't use that Twitter account after that.
It doesn't matter. It wouldn't fix it because she was being a hypocrite. She was acting like that word when iDubbbz used it was like an assault on her person.
Yeah.
So nothing she could have said would have fixed that. She just has to go right.
Pretty sure we're talking about the office.
I don't think she should have been fired for this old Twitter account that she hasn't used.
Oh, you're still talking about? Sorry, you're talking about the KKK lady.
I think that's kind of fucking ridiculous.
I think she should have.
Why?
She knew damn well what she was doing, and I think the statement that could cause harm to other officers right now is absolutely valid.
Okay, that's actually a good point.
Yeah,
and you are a representative of the people in that sense. Like, you're not just a normal person when you're.
Yeah, but she didn't know that the account was.
I don't buy it at all. None of us believe that.
She hasn't used it in 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah, like they have the actual like analytics of her message.
Oh, okay. See, I thought she had. Well, no. I mean, I don't know. There's. I don't know.
They didn't say.
That's like a hands are tied kind of situation.
The big thing is she hasn't used it.
Yeah, like my thing is like the way I'm reading it is that she had this Twitter bio, and like a friend of hers like did a like lol edgy meme, change her title.
I don't buy that. I think she did it.
Yeah, I think she did too.
Like even if she did do it herself, this is something that she stopped using, and basically, from what I'm getting, like she probably forgot she even fucking did it because it was 5 fucking years.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, she was being an edgy 17 or 18-year-old.
And then it comes back, like,
man.
I look back, it's like, oh, you did this thing 5 years ago. You're unfit to be a police officer.
No, here's a better argument, though. I will actually qualify it. First of all, I think she should have been fired just because of that one statement. I think it's just, and it might be bad luck for her in that situation. But like, seriously, legitimately, once that gets found out, I believe genuinely officers in that department are in danger. And the fact that she thinks she deleted her whole Twitter profile because she deleted Twitter, maybe you're not fit to be a cop for that reason alone.
Yeah, no, she's dumb for sure.
Too dumb to be a cop.
Being dumb is not a crime, though. I'm torn on this one. I'll be honest, I am torn on this one.
No. You're talking about crimes. We're not talking about crimes. We're talking about fireable offenses. And being dumb is a fireable offense in a lot of situations. Me being dumb cost me my job.
Not at my fucking job.
Well, there you go. So maybe not your job, but I would think that a cop being that fucking stupid is a fireable offense. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but she wasn't a cop. She wasn't a cop at the time.
And sometimes it's just optics, and I don't disagree with it. Like, the optics are so bad that you have to be let go. You're not unemployable, but I mean, honestly,
because such a huge deal was made out of it, she's unemployable now.
Well, I mean, that's the climate, though. That's the entire climate of today. It's not something I would necessarily agree with, but situational, put yourself in their perspective and the person who has to fire her. It's like, what am I going to do? Put all these other people at risk or let you go? Yeah. Because what's going on in the world that we can't control, it's happening. It doesn't matter if it's fair, just, or not. It's happening, and they're going to be calling for your head. And while they're calling for your head, they're going to go after the heads of just about anybody who works with you. So, bye. Some things are that circumstantial, and when you're public-facing sort of public, not like a celebrity, but when you're public-facing, like you work with the public and that's your job, that shit's really important. You should be careful about what the fuck you post on the internet when you're a fucking cop.
But she wasn't a cop at the time.
She's a cop now. And she got a Twitter profile that says she's in the KKK.
Yeah, but she judging by
I think it's probably innocent.
She was still a rookie, so she joined the police force years later.
I think she's probably innocent in that sense, but I also can't say that firing her was the wrong thing to do. There's a lot of nuance in this one, man.
Yeah.
This is a tough one. But at the end of the day, like I said, do I put all these other people at risk? Do I risk literally the thing that we're here to stop, which is social unrest? Do I risk that happening just to keep you around? Or do I let you go and move on?
No. We could literally talk about like ethics and circumstances and optics for hours on this.
Exactly. And the problem is you can't ignore that. So you have to go into it. But you can't ignore the optics.
In this depressing fucking modern world we live in.
And exactly. It's a reflection of the modern world. And there's nothing you can do about that.
What it boils down to is we're not legal.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, everybody send here, let me
Yeah, we're not trained in how to lie to our audience.
Fuck that, dude.
Yeah, we're not trained in how to lie to our audience about how to interpret shit.
I am.
I don't give a fuck what Legal Eagle's fucking opinion on this would be. I saw his fucking Captain America video. Fuck that dude. He's a disingenuous piece of shit.
Really? Legal Eagle? I like him. I don't watch the serious shit, though. I just watch the fun shit.
I'm not even touching this because it's like, I go on Twitter for fucking porn.
Wait, Legal Eagle's the one who did, like, he does, like, the lawyer's perspective on TV shows and shit, right?
Yeah, he...
Sometimes.
No,
maybe his other stuff is better, but like his take on Captain.
Yeah, no, he does law reviews on like how TV shows do things, and
yeah, I know who he is.
Yeah, like
he's like he's a high class for keto law.
Nah, I mean I don't know if Rakita.
If you want to talk to a lawyer, look at Armed Scholar.
Nah, I don't want to talk to lawyers ever.
Yeah.
I don't like them.
I thought
wanna
about
talk to
becoming a
lawyers all
lawyer.
the time.
I
There's
don't
been
even
a lot
talk
of
to them.
times. There's
I'm
been
going
a
to
lot
talk
of
to lawyers
times-
under very specific circumstances.
I want to talk to lawyers about you guys talking over me. Just kidding. Yeah.
There's been a lot of times where I've just said I want to talk to a lawyer, and then I've just been let go immediately.
Oh yeah.
So
What a stupid thing to say. Why would you say that?
what I want to
This
talk to
man's
a
clearly
because I was in detainment.
Oh, let go by the. I thought you
I
meant
was taken by the cops.
I thought you meant.
No.
I was like, why would you threaten the lawsuits? They're obviously going to get rid of you.
No,
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Jable's boss is like, hey, Jables, I need to talk to you about this report. Is like, I want my fucking lawyer.
No, you're right. Invoking
Okay.
a lawyer can get you out of situations depending on the situation for sure.
yeah.
Did you have a lawyer at the time, or were you bluffing?
Oh, well, in the U.S., we're all entitled
Yeah,
to a
no,
lawyer.
but you say my lawyer, not
Yeah,
public
which
defender.
could be a public defender. He could steal his lawyer at that point.
But you say my fucking lawyer.
That's why
You say it like you're rich.
Yeah,
yes.
because in America
I
we're
get-
all fucking rich.
Yeah.
No, Ed, I
got
say
so much money.
I very specifically
You're trying
because
to beat up Oldsmobile.
just like you just did.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
There was a fucking old
I-
Bolero sitting abandoned in my store.
Okay.
The guy was rich. He walked away from it. We're getting a new car.
Here's a pro tip for everybody that gets stopped by the cops or goes into interrogation or everything.
Be like, what are you doing? I'm white.
Say my lawyer instead of a lawyer, and they will assume that you already have a lawyer on deck.
That's what I just said.
They will assume, but still.
I'm giving a tip to the audience, you fuck. This is
What's going to hijack my sage advice, you piece of shit?
They'll assume you have a lawyer on deck, and it's not a false statement because you will have a public defender and they will be your lawyer from that point forward.
No, you can lie though if you want.
Oh yeah, you can totally lie in the interrogation room.
Yeah, don't try to like justify it by it not being a false statement or whatever. You straight up lie to police. It's easy.
But whenever you're questioned by the cops, don't tell them anything that matters.
No, just say I want to talk to my lawyer.
Ask them if they ask them if you want to. Ask them if they really want to see your penis, even if you're a woman.
Do you really want to see my penis? Is that what you're asking me? Did I hear you right? Confuse them into letting you go.
Why do you want to search me? Do you want to know how big my dick is?
I gotta be honest. Like, if we knew each other better, I'd be really cool with this. But I'm trying to change my ways.
Oh, Ed,
I'm sober. That's a part of my defense.
Oh, you're sober? Shame on you.
Yeah. Anyway, we can move on.
Yeah.
Moving on. Can I be that?
I like that.
No, it's fine.
Can I fucking say something, please? I've been
Listen,
you cannot.
You transitioned to a woman, right?
Incorrect.
To a man? What happened?
No, you waited too long.
This is the oldest fucking meme in the book, and I hate it. I am not transgender. I am a fucking crossdresser. That's it.
Well, you're taking it's still same rules apply. No. You didn't get me. You didn't get me because same rules apply. Same rules apply. You want to be like a woman, you get treated like a woman. Shut up and let Jables host the show.
Oh my fucking god!
I'll do my hosting.
I'll make a man out of you.
No, Ed, shut the fuck up.
I'm 1950s Edindo.
You Ed.
All right, Addie, go ahead.
Put your fucking teeth on the curb for a minute, will you?
I'm sorry. I'm so intolerant.
I'll mute Ed at the drop of a hat, Addie. If you want.
No. No.
The whole movement.
Not about deplatforming people here.
There's no anti-processor movement like a TERFs. You know that?
Oh fucking.
Anyway, Addie, go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
All I was going to say was about 15 minutes ago, I had something relevant in which I interjected and got the first half of it out where I said, I only go on Twitter for porn. And then immediately got fucking talked over to the point where no one else got the rest of the context. So it's like, you guys are having this like in-depth conversation about grown-up shit, and the dumb fucking gay boy in the back is like, I go on Twitter to look at porn.
No. But I mean, like, honestly, we all do.
I don't.
Yeah.
Mostly because I don't go on Twitter.
I think we thought you were done because that's so normal.
I mean, that's exactly what happened.
Look at the girls I follow. What do you think? I mean, you think I'm interested in what they have to say?
I'm gonna say yes.
Joe Rogan's asshole. Otherwise,
Mickey, I appreciate your willingness to want to defend Addie, but you can't fucking save him from me.
No.
She's trying to save him from me.
I walk right into the abyss too. I'm about to board a fucking plane soon. As soon as this pandemic shit is over. I
am notorious though
for
fucking up identities.
No, I don't care. Like,
nobody cares. That's my point. That nobody seems to care because I think they all know that I don't care either.
Yeah, like
nobody should care.
I endorse. I actually prefer people who are different than people who want to get married and with a platonic heterosexual relationship, have a bunch of kids, and live the conservative dream. Anything you can do to not be that puts you higher on the scale of the average person for me.
I mean, I personally don't give a fuck what. Like, I don't mean this as like a clapback to you or whatever. I just do me,
motherfucker.
Oh,
you will regret.
Okay, he has enough physical strength to do it anyway,
bro.
I'm fucking anemic. I have a heart condition. I've got all kinds of fucking problems.
That's cool.
I can't do shit. But
on the bright side, you'll probably die young, like I will.
One can only fucking hope.
Who gets the last laugh then? We do.
Unfortunately, I didn't get to die before my looks went out the window. But
yeah, I mean,
you just got to deal with that.
Expired at this point. Yeah, I was supposed to go years ago.
Yeah. But
29 would have been the best time right there. 29, boom. 30 came and everything would done. Fucking shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, is there another article?
Yeah. Well, there's a thing I was saying before.
Okay.
Was I was kind of staying out of this whole conversation you guys were just having about like police and blah blah, because I'm like, I know we don't like to get like too political here, so I won't.
Please say you're a police.
What?
Please say you're a cop.
Oh, she's part of Black Lives Matter.
No, oh my God, Jesus Christ!
Not until we get there.
I'm still trying to finish a thought I had fucking 20 minutes ago.
Who do you think you are?
No, everybody else, shut the fuck up.
All right. I guess we'll listen to Jables.
All right.
Since when?
Yeah, that's a good point. Since when? I'm a part of it.
Since right about.
That's my fucking head on my desk right now. Okay.
Addie, there you go.
Jesus Christ. I'm sorry. All right. I was just, you didn't have to do that, but I guess thanks for my sanity. Anyway.
Sanity?
Yeah, so I mainly go on Twitter for porn. And just like people in the chat were like talking about it, whatever. And like, they're like, Addie, you should make a Twitter just for like retweeting the porn you like. And I was like, well, I used to do that because I got tired of my main account, because when, like all this like protest stuff and all this like ACAB shit started popping off on Twitter, I just wanted to get away from it. I just wanted to fucking log onto Twitter, like retweet and support my favorite artists and all that and blah blah blah. And I'm not.
Yeah, and you didn't want to be shouted out as horny on Maine.
No, I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about that at all. But I just didn't want to see all this political shit because it's like cramping my vibe or whatever. So I made a second account just for porn. And I kind of abandoned my main account for a while. But then, and it's fully their right, and I'm not admonishing them for it at all. They can do whatever they want, and who gives a fuck what I think. But I gave up on that second account because all of my favorite artists started coming out as like ACAB and all this other shit. And I'm like, well, fuck. So it's like I hate it all. I hate it all. And I just call it my white privilege or whatever the fuck you want. I'm so fucking tired of hearing about it. I'm so fucking tired of hearing about it. All I want to do is come home from work and jerk off and cry and go to sleep. Like, the second I log on the internet, it's just everyone hates the police. I get it. You're valid. You have your own arguments. You have your own reasons. That's cool. I'm just here to jerk off, man.
Okay, yeah. So you feel the same as we all do.
As for my political standing on this whole thing, since everyone got theirs out, I have cops that are friends. I have cops in my family.
Mm-hmm.
I come from a strong, long line of police and law enforcement family members. Yep. I am the only male member of my family, other than my dad, who has never served in the military. Believe me, I've tried, and believe me, my dad tried to make me.
Yeah, me too. Mine too.
Yeah.
By the way, if anybody wants to hear some of Addie's story, check out Serious Saturday #2 over on YouTube.
Oh yeah, you get a little bit of the military thing in that, but it's mainly just a heads up. I kind of poured my heart out on that one, and it made some people angry. Not at me, but like
it's fucking rough.
I think it's upsetting.
Yeah, it's upsetting. It's my story growing up in like the foster and like the child court system.
Oh my god, my father went through that. Oh my god, I've got stories too, not from my perspective.
And if you find yourself having
I've got my dad's stories.
And like having like any sort of emotional awareness, listen to that, and then you'll.
Oh no, I'm very in tune with my emotions, Jables. I am quite a sensitive man.
He's the male version of a woman.
You're dead inside.
Oh no, you can't. Do you hear the highs that I go to? Do you think I could do that if I was actually dead inside? I love life, brother. I love life. I'm a happy boy.
Yeah, you're dead inside.
It's true. Anyway, dude, I have stories that are so similar, but they're not mine, so I can't claim them. They're my dad's. You know?
We have a fun little argument.
My dad has told me a lot of stories that I'm not allowed to share. Technically, until he once my dad dies, I can tell all of the stories.
Yeah, but my dad can't say shit now.
God, I can't wait for my dad to die so I can tell cool stories.
Yeah.
You must be really popular during.
Fucking lame ass.
I already, jeez.
I want to be cool at parties.
For everybody in the audience, we got Deana joining us. What's that?
My favorite person, Deana, the woman I will literally go to die.
Yeah.
Are you making the claim that you drag your balls through glass just to hang out with her? Because that sounds weird.
I feel like going to Alaska is the equivalent of dragging your balls through glass.
Why you gotta go there?
Yeah, Ed, you're shit out of luck for one thing.
What do you mean?
For another thing, Deana, the third article.
Oh, hold on.
Hey, I was gonna take this one.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. No,
It's not actually going
let's
to.
Scooter take this one because I actually kind of wanted him to do it before I pulled you in. So, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do this article. Also, Jables.
One sec. I just need to interject on some of the meta here. Given the relationship that Scooter and I have, I cannot handle you.
Motherfucker.
I cannot handle you guys calling him Scooter. It's fucking killing me.
Whoa, double
no,
duty there.
What the fuck, Addie?
You don't refer to me as that. Never.
If I call, like, you see the way he's reacting right now. If I call him that the next time we see each other in person, he's gonna punch me in the fucking temple.
Yeah, that's fine.
But that's what you want.
No. Addie, despite all of his moaning and bitching, he doesn't want to die yet.
No.
I mean, would you really kill him, Scooter? I mean,
have you seen Addie? One good punch, and he probably never.
Right. Yeah, but you wouldn't want to do that because then you'd miss. We'd all miss him. You'd be in.
You underestimate my temper, Deana.
It's like a Joker Batman deal.
Okay, I'm gonna describe myself real quick. I'm gonna describe.
No, nobody cares. Don't do that.
No one cares. Just read the article, Scooter.
Addie.
I was just,
Addie.
Talk about myself now.
Addie, let me tell you how Scooter came about in the first place.
I was literally just going to say
out because Jables is a dick.
I was just going to say, to describe myself in as few words as possible, I'm not, but I look immunocompromised. There.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So
it looked like someone going through chemo.
So we started calling Sir Scooter because I was tired of feeding into his fantasies of being a dummy.
You're feeding into my fantasies, you fuck.
But it felt like I was, so I need to call you Scooter now.
Yes, reiterate the exact reason again. The reason you started doing that is because you were insecure in your own fucking sexuality that you can't call me about feeling uncomfortable.
No, he's perfectly comfortable with his sexuality. He'll do both.
I'd say Doodles is pretty comfortable with it.
I can't call somebody sir that I don't respect.
Oh.
No.
Hey, Scooter, let's talk about this article so you can show Jables what you're gonna do.
You keep talking about how your state's an open fucking compact state. Let's set up a fucking event.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Jesus.
Fight.
I blame this. All this. It's Ed's fault.
Let's fucking do it. Come to Washington State. Let's have a couple beers. Let's wrestle it down. Yeah.
I don't fucking drink.
Why not?
Hey, go ahead. Have a couple beers.
Because he doesn't want to be intoxicated when he eviscerates Jables.
Does he not drink when he's eviscerating Jables?
Enjoy this fucking feeling.
Do you only not drink when you're eviscerating Jables?
No, I don't drink period.
You don't drink period? Why not?
Because periods are disgusting.
I don't want to.
Why don't you want to?
I don't dig into
I'm
it.
reading this fucking article now.
Ed, let him read.
Is it because of chronic alcoholism?
Shut up!
Ed, let Scooter read.
I'm positive there's a really compelling story.
Okay, mute.
It is.
There is one that we've covered several times on the show already. So let's
Coming to us from robshow.com. Florida man finds air-to-air missile at airport.
Okay.
The mysterious air-to-air missile was discovered at Kinder International Airport Friday. The missile was found near Draken International, its contractor located at the airport. The discovery of the weapon led to a partial evacuation of the airport. The unarmed French S-530 air-to-air missile was moved to a munitions storage facility, MacDill Air Force Base in Tampa. Why the fuck is there a French missile in a Florida airport?
Florida.
Well,
I think you answered your own question. You said Florida.
I actually know the story. They do get to it.
Brandon Hanner, the chief of media operations, told the Ledger it is secured and safe, and they are just waiting on when and where they are going to dispose of the missile. Those details are yet to be solidified.
It's a completely boring story, honestly.
According to Hanner, weapons like the one found in Lakeland are usually taken to the explosive range and detonated. However, the missile found in Lakeland was deemed too large to be detonated at McDill Air Force Base, so disposal logistics are being planned out.
Yep.
So the fucking frogs left the missile in Florida, and now people in Florida are trying to figure out what to do with the fucking missile.
Strap it to a firework!
Well, it's not. This doesn't cover the whole thing. They they literally said that like there's logistics in place to get rid of it. It's just because where else are you gonna put it? Like you could take it to the base, but the paperwork that goes through getting it in and off a base and getting through it's not worth all that shit when you could just like your average civilian can't arm and detonate an air-to-air missile. It's fine. I know it's scary. It's fine. It's literally
that's not my question though.
Like you can drive.
Underestimate your average Floridian.
What the fuck are the lazy ass fucking frogs pawning off their missiles for us to detonate?
Because they're pansies and they know we like to blow shit up.
I don't know this side of it, but I'm guessing there's like a contract to be like, hey, we want to try out these missiles. And like we're making some kind of like a defense deal or whatever. So we got a couple of them to test. Thought we could test them at McDill. The explosion radius is too large for that AOE.
Thank you, Kimmy Parsons.
So, so we're like, all right, we're gonna either take them somewhere else or just get rid of them. It's a completely mundane thing. Just the fact that a civilian was like, hey, that's a missile. It's kind of interesting to the average layperson, I guess. I don't know. I'm into aviation shit, so this is kind of this isn't all that uncommon or weird.
I stand off my original point. Fuck the French. We have sidewinders. Those will be good enough.
I mean,
Eric. Anyway, moving on.
Moving on to what?
Oh, we got plenty of things to move on to.
No, it's been like an hour, and we've only gotten through 3 articles because we've been a complete shit show. This show feels successful so far.
No, what you think is a shit show is us just shooting the shit.
I was gonna say.
Like, no. I'm saying that this is a success.
Yeah. My favorite
is like I'm thinking having fun. It's not downer, Rimshee.
Yeah, this show being a shit show is a success for us. It's a step up.
Yeah, like you ask people like what they like about podcasts. Like it's usually when the personalities on. Not that any of us have personality, but
what's personality?
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, it's when the fucking like the podcasters are just like bantering and shooting shit, and you kind of feel like you're just hanging out with them. You know?
Yes, but they do like being able to understand the people, Ed.
Huh? Who doesn't understand?
Dr. 907, I don't recognize you.
That's my buddy from a different Discord server. I invited him.
Yeah, welcome to the show.
Welcome.
This will probably be your first and last experience with us.
Yeah, also, Ed, you should
he's actually
about the show. Also, just saying.
He's been in here a couple times before, I think. He just popped.
Also, I have to say, Doctor, like playing the whole game of hot potato with an actual bomb definitely takes more balls and brains.
Doc actually would know a lot more about this shit. The other server that we're in, I won't name it for whatever. It's like invite only, but we mainly play like flights and shit in there. So.
All right.
Oh, boring nerds. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, it's not that it's like exclusive and it's a cool kids club. It's just like a tight knit friend group is all. And we're too cool. Sorry.
Yes, Malakoff, I recognize you.
Yeah,
Why do you and Deana share 907?
I asked him about that, and he said it's a meaningless number to him. He just likes it.
Oh yeah, he's had that for a while. I just noticed that coincidence. That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I saw him and I was like, oh, so.
Yeah, you know, 907.
So why do you like 907?
It's just fun.
No, it's the area code for my state.
Yeah.
For your state.
Yeah, the whole state.
Alaska. I forgot about that.
All 15 people.
Yeah, because there's no one that fucking lives there.
I'm about to make Doc real mad in the chat. It's definitely not an area code because Doc lives in Australia.
No.
And he'll be mad at me for that, not because I doxed him, but because he doesn't live in Australia.
Yeah, he probably lives in New Zealand.
Yep.
Got it. He's from
he's a Kiwi.
He's from so he's from Tasmania. Got it.
Yeah. He's from the
Although even though there's one area code for the entire state of Alaska, you people still have a larger population than fucking Wyoming.
Do we really?
You do. No one gives a fuck about Wyoming.
That's because the census is taken while fishing season is going on.
Oh, stop it. Are you talking about for our population or Wyoming?
Yeah.
Well,
he made the doctor disappear, supposedly.
Aw.
We're in a land full of freedom, Doctor. Freedom. Freedom. No, we're not. That's a lie.
Yeah. As the current estimated population of Alaska in 2019 is 731,545.
Mm-hmm.
Population of Wyoming is 578,759.
Oh, okay. So we're really similar in that we're low population states. It still kind of trips me out that we're like the largest state in the United States, and
most of it's
we
wild.
have 1 million people, so
most of it's wild.
Wyoming
there's a
is
lot
the
of
least populous state, the second most.
That's why people want to go there, though. Like Deana, what we were talking about before, like that's why a lot of people really want to go there because it is mostly, comparatively anyway, mostly untouched, right? And that's where the nature, the vision, or remember that guy who went out to die in Alaska, even though he was supposed to survive? From that movie that Sean Penn made, and Sean Penn is a pretentious cunt.
You mean the one about the bear?
Yeah. No.
Into the Wild.
Yeah, Into the Wild.
I forget the kid's name that it was based on.
Yeah, he was a fucking retard, but he's pretty much glorified in that movie.
Yeah, he was like a trust fund baby that was like, oh, I need to let go of my earthly possessions.
His pretentiousness got the better of him.
Yeah.
And he went out unprepared into the Alaskan wild.
Is that the guy with the school bus?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, it wasn't a school bus, right? It was a van.
Well,
was it? Or was it a school bus?
I think it was a bus just abandoned in the woods. But what happened was...
it was a bus.
It was a Volkswagen bus.
Yeah, he got trapped because like his only real like way back to civilization was blocked by this like river crossing.
Right, and there was a bridge like right down the fucking way. If he had walked a little bit down the river, he would have found the bridge.
Yeah, and like the river crossing like flooded or whatever, so he couldn't get through. And He just starved because he just was like, oh, just
no. He didn't starve. He ended up eating a poisonous berry
Yeah.
or something like that. Yeah, and then dying. But he could have gotten back before. But the reason he was going back, which the movie conveniently leaves out, was because that's where the people he robbed was. Because he was breaking into fucking cabins and shit and stealing their food.
Oh.
Because he couldn't fucking survive on his own because he didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he was a dumb piece of shit.
Yeah.
I remember like there's clips of the people like who own the places who were like, if he had just like left a note and like grabbed some stuff and like went off and said, I took this, and that, we would have been fine with it.
Mm-hmm.
But he just broke it and like
that's fucking
everything.
You know, like I don't know.
It's funny that they were so
what
even
it's
though
like.
this guy just basically broke in.
We know what it's like out there. We're like, okay, yeah, you're a dumbass that got stuck out here and you needed some food because you have no clue how to survive out here. Maybe if you'd stuck around, we could have helped you. And
yeah.
You know,
so he got himself in a bunch of stupid ass fucking situations where that led to his death, but it was completely deserved. Honestly, if I had owned those places, I would have been upset because it's like, no. Everything you did is completely your fault. Like every single thing that led you to this moment of disparity is completely on you. And what you should have done was taken your ass home the second you realized you couldn't have handled it.
Right.
Who was this?
And I'm pretty sure that any Alaskan that would have encountered him at that point, like if you'd stuck around at a cabin and the owner came by, they would have told him, they would have been like, my dude, you need to get out of here because it's only going to get worse and you're going to die.
Yeah,
there are better ways to commit suicide.
They romanticize it in such a like an egregious way in that movie. I hate Sean Penn, by the way. I've had a long running hatred for Sean Penn from my early 20s to now.
I hate Sean Penn.
I just fucking hate that dude. But on its own, it's probably a good movie, but I knew the story, so I thought it was absolute trash.
I found the movie to be pretty trash too. It was like, I don't know, like I'm not gonna shit on like I remember the cinematography being pretty good and the way they shot up like dialogue shots. It wasn't just shot reverse shot over and over again.
Yeah.
But outside of the technical aspects of how they made the film, it's boring as fuck. It's really slow until he gets to the like woods and starts fucking dying like an idiot. And the whole movie is just a buildup of this insufferable hipster trust fund baby just being a fucking pretentious prick and being like, oh, I'm better than this. I need to go find myself. And it's like, at no point was I like, oh, I relate to this guy. At no point was I like, I feel for this guy.
I went in predisposed to being like, I understand the idea of it, but what you're doing
is for the people who are going to go out and find your corpse.
Yeah.
In which case, you could just dump it in the river that you couldn't cross.
What worries me about it is that it's going to encourage some other idiot kind of the same mindset to go out and do the same thing. And then, but at the same time, if they're that dumb, Darwinism works. You know,
maybe he said it. I just think maybe he set a good example of why not to do that, though, right?
I was kind of thinking. Oh no, sorry. Go ahead, Deana. Go ahead.
No. For me, you're right. He should have set a good example as to why not to do that. But I'm sure there are other like people who like know better than anybody else who are like, I'm going to do it better, and it's kind of like.
Well, maybe, but let's be real. First of all, we haven't heard massive amounts of stories since then. But to be real, like the sentiment is something I think many people who live in the city, who live a privileged life or whatever, I guess they can agree with that. Like they can relate to it, which is, I want to get out and actually experience.
No, and I'm not against people coming up here and experiencing Alaska. I just want them to do it smart.
With the plan.
With a plan, with a way out, with a satellite phone, something, people meeting you somewhere, getting some survival training if you're going to be out in the woods.
Yeah. On the other hand, I'm totally fine with people who want to kill themselves in elaborate ways.
I mean, yeah, sure, but like,
do what you're gonna do, bro.
Yeah, like I'm big into camping and stuff, and like a lot of people that like like we go out like during the summer for like a couple days during a weekend or whatever, and we get like we like rent a spot in the woods with a cabin or whatever. It's like there's camping, and then there's remote camping, and they are vastly different things. And if you don't know what you're doing, do not ever try to go remote camping without like a professional around you, like a guide or something. Don't just get like a book or watch a YouTube video and think,
which is what he did essentially. He had
you're
a bunch
gonna
of
fucking
books.
die. You're gonna fucking die.
Yeah, that's it.
There's a difference between camping and the equivalent of backpacking.
Yeah. In his defense, there is that is kind of the ripple effect of higher education, is that you think you can learn everything, and people are going to be like hypersensitive to that now because of the internet. But like, you think you can learn everything in a book, you think you can learn everything on the internet, and maybe you don't account for experience, and then you go out and you get yourself fucked up.
Yeah, like, here's a really good idea. Talk to an Alaskan. Make friends with an Alaskan who does it.
You know, he did, but he did it in a really hippy-dippy kind of way, and just sort of got high and fucked up. And
oh, well.
The Alaskans he met lived in trailers and were like fucking stoners. And he was like, hey, this is fucking great. Alaska's great.
I've never been to Alaska, but I want to go fly fishing up there.
Totally do it.
I legit don't want to go to Alaska, though.
That's
I want to go fly fish. I want to go up there just to go fly fishing those big fish.
Well, you know what? Maybe Deana, maybe there's something to that, because I love Florida and you love Alaska, presumably. Mm-hmm. So maybe we're just coming from different experiences. I don't want to go to Alaska because of how I presume it will be, and you don't want to go to Alaska or to Florida because of Reddit. Probably pretty much Reddit.
No, like because
I've been to Florida.
Hot.
Florida sucks.
Florida between December. December. Well, we'll say October.
I was in Florida for almost an entire year.
Perfect.
It was shit, both winter and it was the only time apparently it was the only year that Florida froze over to the point that the water pipe started leaking outside the barracks, dripping onto a metal plate and splashing all over the grass and freezing on the fucking grass.
What the fuck is that? That never happens in Florida. What are you talking? Where were you?
Pensacola.
Florida has frozen.
Oh, you were in Pensacola. Pensacola's a trash fucking city.
Yeah, I know it's trash. I was there on base.
That's not even Florida, dude. That's Alabama.
Alabama.
The panhandle of Florida is Alabama.
That's Florida.
No, it ain't.
Alabama.
Oh, yeah. No, it ain't. No, you can't say that unless you've been to the rest of Florida.
Lamba.
And I've been to Pensacola many times. I used to fuck a girl up in Pensacola. And let me tell you something, bro. It's fucking not Florida. It's Alabama. It's Alabama's toilet.
Cool.
Yeah. But
I know a couple people from Alabama who are vehemently.
Oh, fuck Alabama. Fuck everyone from Alabama.
They'd be like, no, fuck you, motherfucker. Pensacola is your fucking responsibility.
All the Alabamans moved to fucking Florida because that's where the beach is. They moved to Pensacola, and that's where and they have beautiful beaches in Pensacola. It's the
Pensacola is shit.
Yeah, but it's Gulf. It's on the Gulf of Mexico, so the beaches.
It's still shit.
No, it's absolute shit. It's a horrible city.
I just want to highlight something that my buddy said in the chat here. I have been to Florida. There is something wrong with a place where you can get reasonable hydration from the outside of the glass. Half my family lives in that fucking shit state. Florida sucks.
Florida's too big to call a shit state. I disagree with all of you.
I mean, fair enough.
It's too big of a state.
No, that's
Pensacola. Dude, Pensacola and Orlando are two completely different worlds.
Yeah, Mal. Mal, I think you're right. I think that girl Ed was talking about was his cousin.
Fucking Larry, how is Pensacola a fucking city?
That's in Ohio. I love that.
That's in Ohio, man. We don't fuck with cousins. There's plenty of Puerto Rican people to go around.
But yeah,
no. Isn't
plenty of Cubans and Mexicans?
I love how if you're on the west side of the country, and you see someone of Latino descent, oh, they're Mexican. But if you're in Florida or one of those eastern states, oh, they're Cuban.
No, they're all over the place.
Oh, they're Cuban or Puerto Rican.
Like you could either you could be from Cuba. You're in California. Oh, people are gonna think you're Mexican. Oh, you're from Mexico, but you're in Florida. People are gonna think you're Cuban.
Puerto Rican mostly actually. Puerto Rican spread out more. If you're Cuban, you're in Miami.
if they're
Fair
Cuban,
enough.
they'll fix your car and give you some coke. If they're
Puerto Ricans spread throughout the state, and Puerto Ricans are, oh my god. Have you ever fucked a Puerto Rican girl? Oh my god. Oh my god. They are the worst and best women of all time.
Of course you haven't fucked a Puerto Rican girl.
They win both trophies. They win both trophies for best and worst kind of women.
Hey, I deserve a participation trophy, okay? I almost did a sex on a woman.
What? Addie, you have never done a sex on a woman.
I didn't correct that. He said almost.
Yeah.
It's not that great. And they really into a lot of there's a lot of baggage attached to it. Don't
as I said, he gave that poor woman a complex for 10 fucking years.
Good for him.
Was this 12 years ago?
By the way, if you want to hear that story, check out Lester State's Discord on YouTube, and it's Serious Saturday #2.
Wait, I don't think that's in that one. That's a much different story. Yeah. Okay. So for context, back when I was still trying to figure myself out, when I was in like my middle teen years, I had a female friend who was my, like, as we called it back in the 90s when I was in high school, my beard. I come from a town where in the early to mid 90s wasn't super like LGBT friendly or whatever. So I was scared about coming out while I was in high school. So I had a female friend who pretended to be my very, very hands-off girlfriend. And the term we had for that, I don't know if it's offensive now, but that was my beard, because it made me look masculine and straight.
That very well may be fucking offensive now, but what the fuck isn't these days?
But so anyway,
no, it's given often. I gave it several times tonight.
It was this like boring Saturday. We're kicking it at her house, watching like Neon Genesis Evangelion and smoking weed or whatever.
You fucking weeb.
Yeah, I've always been a weeb dude. And just out of nowhere, she's like, "I'm horny. Are you horny?" I'm like, "I'm kind of horny." She's like, "So you're not 100% sure you're gay, right?" I was like, "Yeah, not really, but I don't really like. I've never like. There hasn't been a girl in my life that I've
asked you that when she said she was horny.
Yeah.
We'll find out. Right now.
Well, that's where we went with it. She was like, "Do you want to just fuck around and see what happens?" I was like,
"You want to stop asking questions, bitch? Get on my dick."
Well, I'm not super attracted to women that way, so I was like,
"You were experimenting."
Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, all right,
you are gay."
Yeah, okay, like whatever. Like, what's the worst that can happen, right?
I didn't know. I don't know you guys.
So then, like, we started like taking off clothes and feeling on each other, and then she gets like she gets naked, and she's like, "All right, let's go to the next step or whatever." And I'm like, I take one look at it, and I'm like, "Please don't take this the wrong way, but I just realized I am actually gay."
You should have gone along with it.
That fucked her up so
bad. Do you
bad.
understand how fragile women are?
I know now.
They can't handle anything.
Because he's basically like, yeah, I'm uncomfortable now.
Yeah.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I'm not attracted to Wagyu.
But everything you want to happen right now won't happen specifically because I don't like the thing that's attached to you that is basically what makes you who you are.
I guarantee you she took it more personal than that. She's probably
she took it way.
JJ turned MJ.
Literally, okay, so like we maintained
any other excuse for not getting it up is something she's heard before.
We maintained a friendship after that for about 3 years, but then her and I parted ways because her crowd and my other circles of friends started diverging a lot. Whereas like we like me and my other friends, we would like have small get-togethers, play video games, get drunk and shit. Her circle of friends that I was in started going like to hard drugs and meth and shit like that. And I was like, all right, I'm like, you guys do you. I'm
out.
Don't ever invite me to like, I've got a story for what ended my whole involvement in that circle, but I'll save it for something else because it's kind of long. But we kind of parted ways and just kind of lost contact with each other.
Do we need to set up an Addie story corner for all your stories?
I'd be down for that for like probably not a Saturday because I work, but if people want to tune in on a Sunday, I'd be down for that. Because I've got dude, I've lived a fucking life, let me tell you. But no, like years and years later, I'm working at like a Stop and Shop, which is a grocery store here on the East Coast. It's regional maybe, I don't know. But anyway, I'm working at a grocery store and we bump into each other, like probably like 6 years later. And she's like, oh, hey, you know, blah, blah, blah. And we catch up. And I'm like, hey, my shift ends, blah, 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 whatever. Do you want to go get a coffee or whatever? Just hang out. And she's like, yeah. So we go to this 24-hour diner at like 10 at night. And we're just catching up. And she confesses to me that she was never mad at me. And she was never upset with me. But that for years, that like moment we had destroyed her self-confidence.
Oh yeah,
because she thought that her appearance was so repulsive that like maybe if she was prettier or she had done something to present herself better, like downstairs or whatever, that maybe that might have changed my like it. It wasn't that she thought that she was personally ugly. She thought maybe if she had presented herself better in that moment, I might have ended up being bi, but because she wasn't trying harder, she ruined my sexuality.
That's a complete fucking tragedy of women right there.
And like I legitimately felt really bad about it, but she was like, "Don't, no, it's not your fault."
It's a complete tragedy of women right there. Is the fact that they put so much value in that, you know, everything revolves around that. I could have presented myself better because everything that I'm presenting right now is a measure of my worth.
Yeah, no, no, Doc in the chat. She wasn't worried that she failed her gender. She felt like
no, it's more selfish than that.
Like she was having like a dumpy kind of Saturday, or she's just like, I'm not putting makeup on, I'm not even taking a shower. It's just PJs, hanging out with my gay friend, watching anime and smoking weed.
Sex and self-worth.
Yeah, she thought that like maybe if she had like done herself up or whatever and like presented herself in more like a traditionally pretty way, I guess, that would have weighed in on my decision that like I wasn't attracted to women. It's like, no, I find women like if you follow me on Twitter, it's big titty thick women.
Think of the rationale of that though. Like I am the arbiter of
Deadwolf. Yeah. Addie is not a dick in this story.
No, like
Addie's gayer than a $3 bill.
Addie is just an accidental dick because he didn't know what to say in that moment.
Yeah, exactly. Like I am fully owning that. Like maybe my male brain was like, I don't know what to say here. Bye. You know, it's like
that's exactly what it was.
Yeah, I fully own. Maybe I said the wrong fucking thing. Deana, please speak. I would love your fucking input here.
You were a teenage boy.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that's why it came out the way it did. And then girls, us thinking like that, like, oh my gosh, if it had looked better or if I'd been done up, that's not a selfish thing, Ed. That
Yeah, it is.
kind of no, it's
Yeah,
not.
it is.
Shut your mouth.
It's learned selfishness. Yeah.
Shut your mouth.
It's still selfish.
Not. Actually, Ed, you're legitimately pissing me off right now. Like, Ed, you're legitimately pissing me off right now.
That's okay, but I'm still right.
Not. You're not right. Look, it's. I don't know exactly how to pinpoint it, but women, like, a lot of responsibility kind of stuff is pushed off on women as far as like looking good, or if you don't look a certain way, you're worthless. That's not necessarily us saying that. That's other people saying that to us, or saying that about other people. And especially as a teenage girl, you don't know what's really acceptable and what's not. You're still figuring out your own self-image.
Yeah, we were both, I want to say we were like 16 at the time.
Right. And like a big part of that is that you're teenagers, because you're just learning it all. You're dealing with hormones, you're dealing with adolescent, and nobody's really telling you. There's no way to tell a teenager exactly what's what about life, because one, teenagers don't get it, and two, teenagers already think they've got a beat on everything, but they really don't.
Oh yeah, I thought I knew fucking everything. Like,
no, I mean, it's
me too. Addie, the big question is, if that girl had a big flappy dong, would you be down?
I can't say, because
she's still like a girl. She had to have everything else.
Here's the thing, that like Jables and Rimshee and Sir like know about me, is that I am sexually attracted to the female form. I am not in the least way interested in the vagina or having sex with a woman. I find like my vision, like everyone's got their own preferences of what they want from a partner. I find the female form in a lot of ways way more attractive than the male form, and I'm gay.
Women feel this way too, by the
way. I find myself.
Straight women do.
Yeah, like I am more often made horny by certain builds of women than most builds of guys. But
you have like do you feel like there's another component to that's stronger?
I don't fucking know. Yeah. Like, I try not to put myself in a box. I just say I'm gay because I know I'll probably never have sex with a woman. Not in like an incel way. I mean, in like, I'm just not interested.
Yeah,
I would hope it's not in an incel way.
That's about as gay as you can get. I don't want to fuck women. That's pretty gay.
Yeah, but but it's like most of the porn that I look at is females.
So I would want to. I think most of the porn women look at is female, but like I would say that like Deana got the wrong idea when I said selfish, because I didn't disagree with anything she said. I just think the context of where I said selfish was, are you betraying your whole gender versus are you internalizing this on yourself? It is selfish by definition, whether or not it's imposed by society. And so I just wanted to clear the air on that. It is a selfish thing, but yeah, it is also imposed by society, obviously.
Right, but like selfish how? Because it sounds more like it's just
selfishness isn't like an inherent negative. It's about the self.
Right.
It has everything to do with her own self-worth. Therefore, it's selfish. That's all I meant.
I was going to ask if that's what you meant, like,
especially in the context of the comment, did she was worried she failed the female gender. Obviously, she didn't give a shit about that.
Right. Like it makes me wonder if like a part of her felt like maybe she might have let you down in a way. Like, I think that's why she was wondering about presentation, because she's like, oh, maybe because I didn't fix it up, he thinks they all look like this, and maybe it looked
but it fucked her up because it fucked up her image of her own self.
That's exactly
less to do with him than it did with her.
Yeah, that's more or less exactly what she said, where she was like, if I had, like, she put it on her shoulders that she ruined a pivotal, like, sexual self-identity experience for me, where she was like, maybe he would have gone down this whole other path
Yeah.
of life.
I did this to him.
Yeah,
It ruined women for him.
No, I don't
That's
think
more or
it's
less what she thought. She thought that she ruined me on women.
And like you
I
said,
know.
she's a
Right,
teenager,
because-
so like an adult, an older woman wouldn't think in those terms.
Yeah.
but-
I can't speak for things.
Well, some of them would, but mostly, I guess, on average.
like I don't. Oh shit! I had a thought, and then Ed made me lose it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And keep blaming Ed.
Yeah, I will.
It's all your
perfect
fault,
for
Ed.
it.
When are you going to learn
why
this?
I'm perfect? I'm perfect because I don't give up.
You know what? It rolls off the tongue so well. It's
That's
Ed's
because
fault.
there's never any drama associated with it. You can't make me do drama. You can't. Not even a little bit. It's guilt free.
I don't know. Drama?
Give it a shot.
Drama during Press the Button. And it certainly came from you. So
I was the winner of Press the Button, young lady.
But that doesn't mean look, how many people
I was a hero
because of drama? And Big Brother because of drama? Don't give me that
What are
shit.
you talking about Press the Button? I was the best at Press the Button.
Funny note about Big Brother. I used to work on that show.
Really?
Yep. It was.
This is genuinely the Addie show.
Yeah. Look, it's all about me.
Hey, in fairness, Addie is rarely here.
Yeah.
I tend to let him talk more than we. His father to show up.
Yeah.
Right. Look. Ed's just upset because he wanted this to be the Ed episode, and it turned out to be
That's not
Eddie's
true.
Episode
That's
3.
not true.
So
I'm along for the ride no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
You just want a ride that you're not gonna get.
Oh my.
Which is Addie, I guess.
Oh God.
I guess
Addie was his perfectionist me.
I gotta get it where I can get it, man. Quarantine.
You have to fight sir for that one.
It's called Rosie Palm and her 5 sisters, Ed.
Yeah, well, yeah.
There's your right.
Pamela Anderson.
She's never done me wrong.
Jackson Brown wrote a song about that.
Oh Lord.
It's called Rosie.
Anyways, sorry, Addie, didn't mean to interrupt your story. You worked on Big Brother.
Oh yeah, no, it was just like a quick little aside to show everyone how cool I am, how cool and
humble brag. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No.
Anything that takes away from your credibility. Big Brother shit.
Yeah. No. It was season. It was season. Like anyone here, like I never watched the show. I don't give a fuck about reality TV, but I get that people find it really interesting because they like watching like human nature and how they'll stab each other in the back.
Well, it's less human nature and it's more just a reason to feel better about yourself.
Yeah, it's like, look,
there are such elaborate, crazy, ridiculous scenarios.
It was season 16. I worked in the challenge department, I was what was called scenic. So like when they would do the challenges, there's a thing on season 16, there was a whole challenge where there was like a barnyard set. We built and I literally hand painted the entire front fascia of the barn. There was this fucking thing where they had bungee cords and they had to go up and down this fake skyscraper and like wash windows to like reveal numbers to get a code or some shit. I painted that whole fucking thing. The pay was really nice, but I didn't give a shit about the fucking show.
Yeah. I have family members that love that show and ask me all the time, "Are you watching Big Brother?" I'm like, "No."
I didn't even realize that show was still a thing.
I just don't have local TV currently, so I don't have the channels, the free channels in quotes. I can't get them right now. So
yeah, I just don't watch TV at all.
Yeah. The last time I watched television regularly, Mythbusters was
on the air.
Mythbusters.
Oh,
the last time I was watching TV on the regular was the original run of Outlaw Star on Adult Swim.
Ooh, god damn! I remember Outpost Star.
That's like probably like 2000, I think. Probably like 20 years ago.
I can't even put a date to it. Honestly, I have no idea.
No, I'm lying. I'm lying because like the last time that I was regularly watching TV, I remember we were watching TV when Hurricane Katrina hit, and we were watching the coverage of that. Like an emergency.
That doesn't count. That doesn't count. That's just looking at weather reports. It doesn't count as watching.
Well, no. I mean, like we were watching something on TV. I think we were watching like BBC or some shit.
So that's how you. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and like I would not have known about what was fucking happening in New Orleans if my fucking station was like, and now in another part of the country, something that actually matters is happening, and I'm like, oh shit,
it's just getting fucked right now. Just what you should know.
Yeah.
Hunker
shit,
down.
the outside world exists. Shit.
Hunker down. That's when they started saying that too much. Hunker down.
And I actually got to see the fucking like in real time. George Bush doesn't care about black people happen. I got to see that.
Mike Myers has that horribly awkward, painful face.
Mike is just standing there like, all right, you guys are going to cut, right? Please fucking cut. Oh, God.
I know I can't say anything right now, so I won't.
I'm going to quote Deadwing here. Thank you, Kanye. Very cool.
Dude.
Oh, God.
I'm going to let you finish.
Oh, God. If only the rest of the world knew at that moment how crazy that motherfucker was going to get.
Yeah.
Okay, so real quick, on the whole Kanye West thing, I'm not about bullying someone who's like off their meds and has like legit like mental issues, but at the same time, this motherfucker is like a multi-bazillion.
He's rich. He cancels it out.
That alone doesn't just like shield him, but like he's got people, right? He's got PR people.
Yeah.
They are not doing their job.
They can't. You can't do a job with a person like that. Same with Trump. There's nothing you can do.
No politics.
It's not politics just to say Trump.
I'm talking
about
no. It's not politics just to say Trump, but we have a pretty strict no politics.
We're not talking about politics. I think we can all agree that he tweets too fucking much and nobody's controlling him.
Yes, that's trying to say. We're just
that's politics right there.
Oh, okay. Well, then IRS is politics. We shouldn't have talked about the IRS.
Hey, hold on. I'm gonna just say, Donald Trump
has the greatest album of all time. I'm gonna let you finish though.
God damn it, Ed.
Trust me, I'm not talking about politics. Don't worry.
I had a dumbass joke and you just fucking derailed it.
No, actually,
sorry. It's probably for the better. It wasn't very good.
Okay.
You actually just helped me dodge a bullet there.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm looking at Uber Eats for food. I'm hungry as shit. Do we have another article?
Well, no. Speaking of which, Nick is going live tonight. He's gonna do a new show tomorrow. So
show's canceled.
It's not canceled. It's postponed.
Right now.
Postponed. He might do a Death Stranding.
Here already can already. Everybody that's in here already can keep hanging out. Everybody that isn't in here already,
fuck you, everyone.
Can join the Discord and come in, and I'm sure people.
Yeah, we'll push everyone up to general so everyone can just chat and bullshit. If you want to come join in on the conversation, come to the Lesser Saints Discord, and hop into general.
Oh man, it's gonna get crazy.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything for now. Fuck it. I'll be around.
All right.
I am gonna go take a piss though.
Everybody have a good night. Check us back at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Good night, all.
Productive with your Friday.
Late.